Good afternoon, I'm Sean Yao and this is One News Now. Despite the Social Security System or SSS calling on members to instead pay their contributions online, hundreds of members still lined up in branches to meet the June 15 deadline. To tell us how the situation was on the ground, we have JC Cosico reporting to us live from Quezon City. JC, did all members manage to pay their obligations? It is just past 4 p.m. How is it over there?
Yes, Sean, pensioners braved the bad weather to meet the deadline for the monthly contribution for the Social Security System, or SSS. As payments need to be paid on or before June 15, a long line of members and employers lined up at the SSS branch in Diliman, Quezon City. Due to lockdown restrictions, most members were unable to settle their obligations. But with only 3 tellers available and with entry of contributors inside the premises being controlled, pensioners had to wait for hours in the waiting area. Social distancing was no longer observed.
Siguro abutin ng hapon dito.
So tiis-tiis na lang?
Tiis-tiis na lang, hanggat makabayad lang.
Kahit na ulan?
Oh, may masilungan naman. Dapat naman dagdagan nila yung teller para naman kahit papano umuusad ng mabilis. Kasi ang dami na talagang compared sa loob. Tapos may social distancing pa sa loob. May ilan lang pinapasok.
Due to the branch limited manpower, it had to set a cut-off, only accommodating 250 individuals. Those who failed to secure a slot were told to return on Monday.
Wala na daw number. Kanina pa raw 9 o'clock last nagbigay ng number.
Eh, ano gusto niya mangyari sana ngayon?
Makabayad. Kasi mas mahirap pag sa Monday, maraming tao. Eh, paano kaya yan? Eh, wala na daw eh. No choice, uwi na lang. Monday ng 5 o'clock, dito na ako.
Agahan mo na?
Oo, para makabayad. Kasi mahirap mag-penalty.
The June 15 deadline covers contribution payments for all household employers, self-employed, voluntary and non-voluntary working spouse members for the first quarter of 2020. It also includes the payments of all regular employers for the months of February, March, and April. Payment deadlines for employers, the self-employed, voluntary, and non-working spouse members for the months after April 2020 will follow the regular payment schedule. The pension fund earlier set the deadline to June 1, but was extended to give payers more time as quarantine measures were just recently eased. To prevent its members lining up outside their branches, SSS reminded them to consider its online and mobile payment facilities, aside from over-the-counter transactions. All these are posted on their Facebook page, Philippine Social Security System. Sean, we're still awaiting confirmation from the SSS if Monday's deadline is final or will it still be extended. Meantime, the branch says they will add more tents to guide or to ease the plight of payers lining outside. Sean?
Thanks for that update, JC Cosico, joining us live from Quezon City. Here are other stories we're keeping our eyes on. Chief Justice Diosdado Peralta says that the plea of elderly and sick prisoners for temporary release amid the COVID-19 pandemic could be resolved by next week. 23 prisoners asked the High Tribunal for their temporary release as early as April 8. But the only action taken by the Supreme Court was to seek the government's comment. The Philippine National Police warns protesters planning to hold rallies on Independence Day that they will be strictly enforcing the ban on mass gatherings amid the general community quarantine. This comes after the Movement Against Tyranny and other groups said that they plan to hold Mañanita protests on June 12. And the National Housing Authority suspends the government's Balik Probinsya program in order to prioritize the return of stranded individuals in Metro Manila to their respective provinces. NHA General Manager June Escalada says they still will first assist OFWs or overseas Filipino workers, students, and tourists stranded in NCR. For more updates, follow News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Sean Yao, and we are One News.